I don't know what it is about running, but when you just start running again, either for the first time or for first time after a long break, you just feel like you want to die, lay down on the side of the road and just never get up again. We're going to talk about some thoughts that I've had and hopefully are encouraging to you from my run today. Welcome to How to Build a Tent, the podcast on how to make you successful in your finances, in your business, in your family life, in your personal life. If you're a single chap or lady, lass, I guess lass would be the other one, wouldn't it? I should really think through my I don't know, what is a lass or a lad? What would you call that? It's not a pronoun. Titles. I should think about those before I just throw them out there on a podcast. Thank you for listening, putting up with my nonsense intros, and for sharing the show with a friend. I appreciate you doing that on the social media sites and just, copying that link from wherever you're listening to these podcasts. If you have any questions, comments, you want to reach out to me, you can find me, Matt, at howtobuildatent.com. You can find me on the social media sites by clicking the link in the show notes, or you can just search How to Build a Tent. I'm on all the good ones, not the bad ones, whatever those are. But I'm not on them. We are also part of the Fight, Laugh, Feast network. Go to fightlaughfeast.com. Put in HtBT in the memo field. You'll get a 15-ounce mug, HtBT, How to Build a Tent mug, of 15 ounces of glory. And you'll be coming alongside the network. You'll help support us as we are fighting, laughing, and feasting with you, helping you guys do the same, giving you exclusive content that you can't get anywhere else. Go over to fightlaughfeast.com, put in HtBT in the memo field, and you might even get a pint glass if there's any of those left. I need to get me one of those as well. I might resubscribe. I don't know if that counts, but I don't have a subscription. I just get the stuff. But maybe I'll just subscribe just so I can give Gabe some more work and have to ship one more out. I don't know if that's legal. I'm not going to do that. Maybe I'll just ask him to send me one, or I'll just go to the manufacturer. I am on tangents today. I apologize for that in advance. All right, so I want to talk today about how we shouldn't be listening to our feelings and the importance of basically zooming out from your life. Think about it from Google Maps when you're zoomed in as far as you can, and there's only a certain amount of what you can see. You can't see the neighborhood. You can't see the state. You can't see the country. You can only see a small piece of the globe, of the real world. And as you zoom out, you get a better perspective. And this is for you investors who might have lost some money in the last couple of days in the stock market. For those of you who are struggling through your business, that you've just kind of come down from the entrepreneurial high. Maybe you've been in your career for 2 or 3, or in a position for 2 to 3 years, maybe even a career, and you're just frustrated from where you are. The call is to look up and have joy that this is not the end. This is just a small picture, and how you are feeling is not dictating what reality really is. I was thinking about this when I was running, because I used to run back even before my son, back before the podcast started. I was running 8 to 10 miles a day. Yeah, I know that's insane. And I don't know why. I never liked running before. I hated it when I was in school. When I was doing sports, I would love running. I'd like doing activities, but just running to get in shape or whatever, I hated it. And it turns out I just didn't run correctly. And my wife, who's a great runner, taught me how to run, and now I actually love it. It's great. That runner's high and being able to run and sing worship and pray while I'm running, it's just the best alone time that I've had, and I wouldn't miss it for the world. But anyway, so since I was traveling from Hawaii to Florida, and I just stopped running, and then I'm starting back up, and I'm on my 4th time in the last week of running, and I've just been running like 2.5, 3 miles. It's 3 miles. 3 miles. So I'm going from 8 to 10 miles to nothing to 3 miles again. And man, my legs are burning. That acid in your muscles is just building up. My lungs are like, feels like they're going to collapse, that you get that stinging. You feel like your lungs just can't even breathe in any more air. You're like trying so hard to just be able to breathe in new air and push it out. And your body and everything that is in you is telling you to stop running. Just start walking for a little bit. And that is all that you know, that all you feel, that all that you can see is how much pain your body is in. And it just makes you want to stop. And you are just kind of overwhelmed by the situation. And maybe you're like me, where you ran before and you've broken through this point before, where you actually get in shape. And you know that this is only temporary. And you know, after running and getting to your destination, how good it feels to finish strong, how good it feels to press on and not give in to what your emotions think, what your mind says, what your body is telling you with every piece of your body, your muscles, your ligaments, your knees, probably your back might be spasming. My arms get tired from like really like digging in and swaying my arms to get all the momentum I can get. Everything is telling me to stop, but I know that my body is not telling me the truth. I know my mind is not telling me the truth. And so too in our business lives and through our family lives, through our financial lives, through our investing, all of these things. There's going to be times where we feel things that are just not true, and we feel like giving up. We feel like throwing in the towel. And I want you in those times to zoom out, to scroll down on your mouse, to take that Google Maps and zoom out and see the biggest perspective of all is that this life, this stuff is going to all burn someday, and God is going to make it new, and we're going to be in heaven. He's going to make all things new, however that happens. And if that's literally or metaphorically, we'll find out. He's going to make all things new, and he is going to bless us with all the spiritual blessings. And what we do with this life, God is going to be over it. And that's so freeing for us if we just have that right perspective that, hey, there's going to be a time where my body stops hurting. There's going to be a time where my financial situation stops hurting. There's going to be a time where I'm not going to have to deal with this business. I'm going to be in heaven with Jesus. And also, I want you to think from a smaller picture, but still higher picture, that those feelings that you're feeling are most likely temporary. And that if you just press on, and you don't quit, and you keep working, you keep fighting, you keep struggling, you keep looking for solutions to the problem, you're going to achieve it. And when you do, you're going to look back and think, man, those feelings weren't true at all. My body was lying to me. I do that all the time when I'm running. I push myself. I want to increase my times. I clock my times. And I always, like that last quarter mile, I try to pick it up as much as I can, as fast as my legs can carry me. I'm pushing as hard as I can, and it burns, it stings, it hurts. I don't feel like I have anything left, that I'm just going to quit any moment. And when I don't, and I get to that finish line, that pain like instantly goes away. When I stop and my body is like, oh, okay, you're not going to die anymore. You're good. I just wanted you to really stop running. But the satisfaction of finishing strong, of pushing ahead, is one of the best feelings in the world. And for you guys that continue to learn, that continue to problem solve, that continue to press on and figure out how to be successful, that endure, that don't give up, that don't take the easy way out, you are going to be able to look back and see victory in this battle. Don't let your emotions, don't let the current situation you're in dictate your long-term strategy, your long-term plans for your life. But be biblically based, be heavenly based, and take a strategic, longer view even of your world. Look at your vision, look at your strategy, get outside mentorship, get outside counseling on where you're at. See if there's something you can be changing, but don't just give up because it feels like it. There's plenty of times in life where you are going to be going through something that feels like you should just give up, but you shouldn't. And wisdom is knowing when you should and when you shouldn't. And a lot of that times that comes from getting help from outside people. So I want to encourage you, if you are like that today, if you feel like, man, I just can't work here another day, or I can't do this business any longer, or I just got hit in my portfolio got hit, I can't invest anymore. I want you to take a step back, unplug from your emotions, unplug from your feelings, and make a rational, smart decision, an obedient decision, a decision that is going to make you successful in the future. Don't always listen to your emotions. Now let's go out and be successful together.